Hey kids, it's time for another exciting episode of KWJUDAS!
Impartial host of souls, this deathly tale I will unfold. Now judge the truth for what it be, and in the end you'll see why love is
Yeah, that was sick. Am I right, guys?
Am I right, guys? There's like only two people here.
You said to pretend like we had an audience, though.
Oh yeah, we have an audience here tonight, and they're very enthusiastic.
That's right.
And we're happy to have them here tonight. So what was your name?
Oh, my name's Andrew, Andrew Pincock. I am the bass player and musical director for the rock opera that we're about to go through here, Deep Love, a ghostly rock opera. This is my 12th year with the production. So I've been doing this for a little while.
Just the rock opera itself?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, is Deep Love the name of the band, or is that the name of the album? Or
well, I guess we go back to the beginning, because Deep Love, a ghostly rock opera, is the name of the production, and the band is just kind of part of it. So,
do you have actors?
Yes, we do have 4 actors, 4 vocalists who portray the 4 different characters who interact through the story here.
Cool. Who was the one that was doing vocals on that first song?
Oh, that is Chase McKnight. His character is called Old Bones, and he's our ghost character.
Word. So that introduction was pretty epic.
Yeah, that's the overture for the show. So it introduces a lot of themes and motifs that you'll hear throughout the rest of the show.
Word. That's cool. So, where do you guys perform at?
So we'll always do shows in Utah and Idaho. That's primarily where we're based. Show started out in Idaho. That's where I'm from originally. I don't know. I guess to give you just like the full, like the quick little backstory. So the show was written in 2009 by Ryan Hayes and Garrett Sherwood. They were just college roommates. And one winter they thought, it'd be a fun project if the two of us got together and we just wrote a rock opera. Nobody does rock operas. That seems like a fun thing to do. So they came out of that winter with this thing that they were pretty happy with, and they said, you know what? We've worked on this so much, we should actually put on the show. We have these characters that we've developed. Like, let's get some friends together. And so they just put on a little show in their apartment, just with like acoustic guitars and stuff, and people loved it. And they thought, okay, well, if the response has been this good, like maybe we just keep going with it. And it just has grown bigger and bigger and bigger into like a full-scale production starting in about 2011, 2012. And that's about where I saw the show for the first time. And I remember it was a friend of mine, this girl that I was interested in. She was like, "Oh, you got to come see this rock opera. It's written by a couple of these other students here at the university." And
is that where it was at?
Yeah,
University,
in Rexburg, Idaho.
Okay.
And I remember it being pitched to me and thinking, that sounds like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That is gonna suck so hard. But I was interested in this girl, so I went. And by the end of the first act, I was like, "This is amazing. How do I get involved with this? This is so cool."
They didn't have a bass player yet?
Oh, they had a full band at that point. From there, I became friends with the Ben Matthews, who is the guitar player that you hear on a lot of this stuff. He was the music director at that point, and he and I became friends over the course of that next year, and then he invited me to be the bass player in 2013.
So how did you become the music director?
I had to kill to become... No.
And what does that exactly mean? What does that entail?
Yeah, music director, because this is, it kind of functions like a band, and it kind of functions like a musical theater sort of a thing. It sort of straddles the barrier between the two, because we do have a traditional rock band, guitar, bass, drums, keys, and saxophone and all that stuff.
Does the band have a name?
Not really. We've never named the band.
Huh.
Can you believe in 15 years we've never named the band?
That's weird.
Yeah. We've always tried to, and nothing's ever stuck, because it's all just sort of intermingled one with another. But let's see. So Ben, who was our guitar player and music director for a long time, he ended up moving away and couldn't do the shows anymore. And so for a while there, the music director was our sax player, and then he got too busy for it, and then it just kind of fell to me, because I was one of the longest standing members of the band at that point.
Word.
And that's been 2 years ago. So yeah, this is my third year as music director for the show. And that means that I'm just the guy that I know the show. I tell people how I want things to sound. Hit the thing there. Organize rehearsals, that kind of a thing. But it is very much like a collaborative effort, much kind of like the dynamic that you'd have in a band, except the music doesn't change year to year.
It's always the bass player that does all the organizing and stuff.
We are some of the most stable people in music.
I
showed up right on time today.
Right. And I say that because I'm a bass player as well.
Oh, word.
I mean, I play a couple of different instruments, but bass is my main one. So
Yeah.
I've been on playing the longest.
You know what it means to hold it down, then.
Word. Well, let's have another song, shall we?
Yeah, we'll get introduced to our next character here. You're going to hear Melanie Stone as Constance, Old Bones' widow. So check it out.
All right. This is, well, I guess I don't want to call it, I'll just call it by its name. This is Deep Love here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
In the darkness, descending through dreams, it was duty that raised me from sleep. By the virtue that bound us in life, I am born in the wake of a prize, unaware by the meal of her breath. Unaware, she'll arouse me from death. But I'll arise to claim what's mine. Though my heart be still in slumber, I will find a way to
long have I moved for more than was due, refusing to be comforted, lest I should forget you. My heart is bound with chains unseen, a slave to your memory. I recall now as a dream. Is there more that I could suffer, or have I forborne enough? Shall I live to seek another who can reach my little?
Oh, my love, you promised me that you would never stray, though death should tear us each the other way. But here I am, so close to you, making sure your heart beats true. Keep my hand above you. Think of how I love you. And if you do, I'll be true, and no harm will befall you.
What can I do to start anew? What can I say to quell my pain?
Don't think that I will leave your side, and all you do, I'll be by your side, watching over you. Remember my blissful bride. I love you 'cause you're mine. You may never see me, but darling, believe me, I'm with you.
Deep Love on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio. Thank you all so much for being with us tonight. So that's that last song. That was about a new character, you say?
Yeah, so that kind of establishes the relationship between Old Bones and Constance. So they were married, and then Old Bones died, and she is struggling to move on, and he is not ready to let go.
Huh. Word. So how does that transition into the next song?
Oh, in the next song, we get introduced to two more characters. These are going to be our final two characters. You'll hear Garrett Sherwood as Friedrich, and he is a bit of a womanizer. He's kind of lost in life. He doesn't know what he wants.
He's doing vocals?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then you'll also hear Amy Whitcomb as Florence, and she really, really likes Friedrich, and he doesn't feel quite the same way. We've all been there.
Right. Yeah, well, let's get into the third song then that introduces the next two characters here.
Friedrich's Groove.
Friedrich's Groove, there we go. KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
Won't you help me to sleep?
that one, I liked the saxophone.
Yeah, that's Candido Abeda. He's been with the show, I think, just as long as me. Yeah, his first year was 2013 as well.
Word.
Yeah, he is a killer player. You'll see him around the scene a lot. He plays out quite a bit, and he's also a teacher.
He's still in the band?
Mm-hmm. Still in the band.
Word.
He's tried a few times to leave, and we won't let him.
How does that work?
I mean, he's just had other things in life happen, and we just say, please keep doing the show. Please stay in the show.
Word. So where do you guys perform at around here in Utah?
We've performed at various theaters around. We've done it at the Rose Wagner. What's the theater called? It's not UVU. It's Slick there in Salt Lake. Whatever theater that we've done there a time or two. This year, October 20th and 21st, I think is the dates. I should know these. They're coming right up. We'll be at the Mid-Valley Performing Arts Theater in Taylorsville. You ever been there?
No.
It's a pretty nice new theater. I think they just finished it in 21. I think was the first year that they had it open. Super nice facility, brand new stuff. Like, it's very nice. We love playing there.
So you've been there before?
Yeah, I think this will be our third year in that theater.
Word. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do too much talking. I want to make sure that we get all the songs in. So what's this next one about?
Oh, so this next one is a little bit of a continuation from the previous one. This is Who We Are. So this is Florence just like kind of reeling Friedrich back in, telling him like, we are lowlifes, we are what we are, and if you stick with me, you'll at least be happy, even if you never find like peace within yourself, kind of a thing. This kind of turns into this big like Pink Floyd-y sort of a huge like guitar solo-y thing. This is one of my favorite tracks in the whole show.
Word. What's the name of this one?
Who We Are.
Who We Are, here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
Do you think any of them would not see through you? Would they see beyond the thief and the voyeur like I do? What if they saw what you see when you sleep? What if they knew the truth? You dream of blood on your hands, and I know because I dream it too. You can turn away, my love, my sin, but in my bed you'll stay. It's just who we are, and we'll never change. You don't have to call it love, but you and me were the same. It's just who we are. Every morn before my eyes awake, through the black I see much brighter days. Two break-ins there, oh God, we seem so young. You take my hand, we'd roll out just for fun. We were all that we wanted, and all that we knew, that there'd be trouble on ahead. We didn't know our paths would cross the dead. It's not what we wanted, but it's who we are. Who we are. What's done is done. The past we can't remake. I live with it the same as you always. I'd kill for you.
I love hearing Amy. She just, she can get it.
Yeah, that one also sounded pretty epic from what I heard.
Yeah.
You guys definitely got the epicness going on.
It's a big show.
Word. I'd be interested in checking it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
How much are tickets to this?
Oh, that is a great question. Tickets just went on sale on the 1st. I will double check on that really quick. In the past they've been like 30, 35. I'm pretty sure that they've been the same. We're not trying to bankrupt anyone by coming to our show. We want everybody to come out.
So you usually have a pretty good turnout?
Yeah, we try to sell out our shows every year, and we get pretty close. Let me just let's see.
He's just looking it up on his phone.
I know,
right now, folks.
This is. I'm the music director, so I know the music.
You should know all this stuff.
I don't know. Because we're just like a totally independent production, we always have been throughout the entire run of the show. I don't know. There's just a lot of work to be done and not very many people doing it. So it is a huge undertaking to pull this off every year. It's kind of a miracle that it ever happens. There's a lot of people that I talk to from like way back in the day, and they'll go like, "Oh, so you guys are still doing that?" Like it's amazing to me that we still are. Yes, tickets are $35.
Word. How do you get them?
They'll be on our website. It's deeploveopera.com, and then there will be a ticket link there.
Word.
Easiest way to get it. Yeah, October 20th and 21st in Taylorsville.
Sounds good.
And then also the following week, which is the 27th in Idaho at the Colonial. Things I should have checked before I came on the show.
You're good.
I have been very busy with other stuff until like this week. So this is my Deep Love week where I finally get on top of stuff. Yeah, October 27th, so Monday.
On a Monday?
Yeah.
How's that going to go?
I don't know. I think the show's good enough that get people out, but I don't know. If you can't go out on a weekday, then that's your problem, not mine.
Right. Well, if it's not too late in the evening, shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Yeah, show runs about 2 hours with an intermission.
Word.
So like 7 to 9.
And didn't you say we're only doing the first act tonight?
Yes.
So there's a whole nother set of songs that we're not even going to get
to. You'll have to come to the show or look it up on Spotify or whatever.
Word. Well, let's get into another one, shall we?
Yeah.
This next one is called Believe in Love.
Yeah, a little bit of a ballad from Friedrich here.
All right. This is Believe in Love here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
I don't believe in love, and love don't believe in me. I gotta live while I can. I don't know how long I'll be free. No, I don't believe in love. I just believe in what comes easy.
If you're as free as you say, then why don't you fly away? If you're a happy soul, freedom is a noble cost for such a treasure.
words you perceive.
I see your heart in man who tries to hide his past. I see you've been hurt before. That much is plain and sure. You think you're the only one. I think you do believe in love. You just have to free your heart and try again.
How can you be so bold?
No one's heart is so cold.
Absolve my sins.
Love can do anything.
Could love be so blind?
I don't care what you've
Could I
done.
really start again?
Just don't give up on love.
It's been a long, long time since I opened this heart of mine. Is it worth the risk of being hurt again? Well, I suppose I do believe in love, but it's gonna take an awful lot to save me.
Okay, so that one's obviously your gentle ballad type song.
Yeah, kind of our little meet cute for Constance and Friedrich, so they get to kind of know each other and kind of have a cute little moment there.
That's what that song's about.
Yeah.
Word. So, do you have people like actually acting out all the stuff that's going on as they sing it?
Yeah, we've been doing blocking rehearsals all month for all the actors to do all of these different movements and stuff. Like I said, this show is kind of an odd thing, and I realize that this is kind of a weird pitch for people to try and wrap their minds around it. You see it and it makes sense, but you basically have like all the best parts of a rock show and all the best parts of a musical. So they'll be running around with their microphones and singing and performing like you would expect a singer would, but there's also a lot of acting and whatnot going on to tell the story.
So is there like acting and stuff in between the songs, or is it just like song after song after song?
Well, and that's the distinction actually. So I keep saying musical, but like a musical is where you'll have dialogue, whereas an opera is all song. So like Phantom of the Opera, every one of their lines is delivered through song.
Right.
So in this show, it's just continuous music the whole way through.
So yeah, there's no dialogue in between.
Right.
Word. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what makes it a trickier art form for a lot of people is if you're not real good at like hearing the lyrics and music, then it can be kind of hard to follow the story. But part of the thing that we do is we give you a handbill, and it just tells you what happens in each song. So if you're having a hard time following the story, you can at least like read that and go, oh, okay, now I know what's going on, and just soak up the vibes.
Well, that's good. It doesn't have the lyrics.
I don't think we have the lyrics printed in the handbill. You can find them online if you wanted to follow along that way, though.
Right. Is that just on your website?
Mm-hmm.
Word. That's cool. You got the lyrics and everything.
Yeah, lyrics and chords if you were so inclined and you wanted to play along with the guitar or whatever, piano. So got a full-on chord book there, just online free.
So there's a piano too. What all does the band have then?
Yeah.
You got a saxophone?
Yeah, so let's see. So on drums, we've got Stacy Fleischer. We have 3 guitars this year, so we'll have Ford Erickson, who has also been with the show for a very long time, Cody Robinson playing acoustic guitar, and new this year, his name is Jordan, and I cannot remember his last name. I've never met the guy yet. So hopefully he's been practicing, but he'll be new on lead guitar this year. Candido Abeda on saxophone, who I mentioned, and then Caleb Wall on keys. He's playing all the organ and piano stuff.
Word.
And word on the street is that he's got a keytar this year, too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty stoked to see what he does with it.
I have never, touched or held a keytar in my life. I've seen, 1 or 2 in person, live on stage. There was a band called Ailstorm that played a keytar.
Oh, Ailstorm's sick, dude.
Yeah, he was funny, too. He had guitar picks that had his face on it. And it said, "I do not play guitar." And he was just throwing them out left and right as he was playing his keytar. Ailstorm put on a good show.
Oh, yeah, that seems like it'd be a great time.
And they actually took a pee break. Never seen a band take a pee break.
Hold up 1 minute.
So, I don't know. That was kind of amazing to me, especially the pee break part. Not all of them got off stage, but I think they had a female member who, I guess their bladders just aren't.
Oh, that's totally me. I am the worst person to road trip with. I get about 3 hours, and then I got to pull over.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I can usually take it for quite a while.
Yeah. Well, if you are the kind of person with a small bladder, we do, like I said, we do have an intermission. So
Right.
you get about 45 minutes, and then you get a little break.
Word. Well, that's good. Let's get into another song then.
Yeah. That's the Well, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's next?
Yes.
Cool. So this is a newer song. I think we just added this to the show 3 years ago. Yeah. Really proud of the bass part in this one, so enjoy that.
All right. This is The Well here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
Heaven help me, I've been lost for so long. I've forgotten what home is. Send me something, someone mad about me, for I'm dying to be loved. What do they say about a well? A place to cast your fortune, a dream from the bottom, sinking down. I catch a glimpse of my reflection, down there looking solemn. She has a secret in her hand, reaching out. It's just an arm's length up, just one more step into them. If I lean, I know I'll fall. Is that so wrong? In the dark behind my eyes, I see through my disguise. If there's a joy that's meant to be, then why not me? Heaven help me, I've been lost for so long. I've forgotten what home is. Send me something, someone made above me, for I'm dying to be. And why not me? Sitting deep inside, I try to tear it out. When the screams up to breathe, I try to push it down. She says, why not me? I'm gonna let it out. The dreams that I dream, I deserve it now. The wall in the way, I can break
Gumption City Radio. This is the ghostly the ghostly rock opera. So what's ghostly about this?
Oh, so our opening character, Old Bones, is dead.
Okay.
And he gets he's basically all but disappeared from the show at this point, and that's kind of by design. People kind of forget about him because Constance and Friedrich kind of become our main characters, and we see their inner turmoil and their struggles, and they try and find new love in each other. And I don't want to spoil anything, but Old Bones shows back up here in a little bit, and he is not happy with how things have gone while he's been away.
How come?
Well, because Constance is falling in love with Friedrich.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Like Spawn.
Like Spawn.
Remember Al Simmons, and he dies, and then his wife falls in love with his friend.
Mm.
And he goes back and is tormented by this, this love between his ex-wife and his business partner / friend. I don't know. It's fresh in my mind because I just recently watched the movie again.
Oh, it's been ages. I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, John Leguizamo plays a pretty good clown in that one. But they made a cartoon of the same story, but it was much better done, I feel like. It was just more like the comics, I guess.
Yeah, there's sometimes like the medium is not real well suited to some stories.
Right. Like The Mask. Have you ever seen, if you ever read the comic books behind The Mask, it's nothing like the movie.
Yeah, I've only ever seen the Jim Carrey movie.
Right. Yeah, The Mask's...
I didn't even know there was a comic, so there's a whole books of lore and stuff behind that.
Yeah, it started out as a comic
Okay.
book, a series of comic books, and Stanley Ipkiss actually dies like fairly early on in the story, really.
Huh.
But it's a lot more bloody. It's a lot more graphic, a lot more. It would have been rated R if they would have done it the way that the comic book did it.
Yeah.
And I would still love to see somebody do that again, like redo The Mask, but more like the comic book.
Yeah. Not just do like a remake of the Jim Carrey one, but go back to the source material.
Right.
Yeah.
I am surprised that we haven't seen a new Spawn yet with all the superhero movies that they're doing. Like,
Yeah,
how come nobody's redone Spawn?
Yeah, they've been reaching deep into the bag of weird people to do movies. What's Morbius? Whose idea was that?
Is that a Marvel character?
I don't even know. It was that Jared Leto thing that bombed so hard, and then everybody memed it so hard that they brought it back into theaters, and then it bombed again.
I haven't heard of this.
Oh, yeah. Well, because it bombed, because it was terrible. I mean, apparently, allegedly, I've not seen it. I just know the internet culture around it.
Right. It's kind of sad where that's how you learn about stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, we live in such a weird time where we don't have a unified culture. Everything is so like niche and fragmented, and there's definitely some like pros and cons to both ways, but like not having like a unifying sort of pop culture that everybody participates in. Like everybody watched Seinfeld, and everybody knew these like movies that would come out because that was the only one playing or whatever. But now everybody has like really hyper specific niche interests, and I feel like that kind of pulls us apart a little bit.
Yeah, kinda. Unless you're like our age,
Yeah.
and you still get
The
all the
old head.
Seinfeld references.
Yeah. We're kind of the transitionary generation, huh?
Kinda. We are the only ones that like remember what it was like to not have the internet, but are still fully enthralled in the internet.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, we're already getting to that point where it's like, well, back in my day,
Right.
it's like I don't feel that old.
No, I don't either. And I think it really that's what matters is how old do you feel?
Yeah, well, I still feel young enough to get on stage and play bass guitar like a banshee, so I guess that's young enough, huh?
Hell yeah. Right. You don't look too old.
I'm 37.
I got a couple of years on you.
Yeah.
A little bit. But not much. I think I'm 42.
You to that point where you don't know.
Right. Once I got past 40, I was just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't count after that point. Yeah, just whatever.
Right.
I feel, everything kind of just levels off at that point. Just like age is like kind of whatever after 40.
You're not there yet.
I'm fast approaching. I've been feeling just yesterday I was playing a gig with a different band, and I wasn't even on stage. I was just in the hallway, and I started going one way, and I thought, oh wait a minute, I actually need to go the other way. So I kind of did this turn, and I tweaked my knee, and it's been hurting. And I was like, shit, I am 37, aren't I?
Damn.
Just change directions and hurt myself.
That's all you got to do. Well, let's have another song, shall we?
Let's shall.
Getting to where we got about 10 minutes left, so we might need to play some of these songs back to back.
Oh, sure.
In fact, I think that's the way you sent them to me, is 7 and 8 are both on the same track.
Yes.
And 9 and 10 are both on the same track.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's 7 and 8, the Masters, here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
I can't be sure why, but somehow now it feels like I could fly. Is it fate that I should be satisfied by something I thought was just a lie? Is it love that has finally come to free me from these nightmares that have kept me so ashamed? I want her, but I wonder, is it too late for my soul to change? There's something about today. I think there may be something about this place. Through the night I wandered helplessly, afraid of what this morning I would say when I saw her face. What a difference a moment makes. In the moment that she came, my past it falls away. There's something about the way my heart pulses when I wonder if it's fate that showed me how with you I might be safe, and I was hoping that you just might feel the same.
For so long I've been so lonely. Now so clearly I can see you're here to set me free. Is of the only thing I'm sure. I tremble at your touch, yet it's you who turns away.
I'm just a shade of the truth in your heart that I dare replace. Why don't you see me for the blind I am?
I see you for the man you want to be.
that one had also a pretty epic feel to it.
Oh, yeah. Seems like anytime Florence gets up on stage, she kind of steals the show. Question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a crazy ex-girlfriend?
Yes.
Because I think that's Florence. Like, she just represents that crazy ex-girlfriend that you cannot get rid of. She's the kind of person that will, key your car and shred your tires because she's mad at you. Man. She's a mess.
But
terrible. We love her for it.
This is just the character in the story, right?
Oh, yes.
That's not how she really is.
No, Amy Whitcomb is a lovely human being and mega talented and just an absolute delight. But she really channels that crazy ex for this role.
Well, that's good that she's not really like that.
Oh, not at all. Everybody in this production is actually just so fantastic. Every year when we come to do this in October, it just kind of feels like a big family reunion. Like everybody just such good friends. And
so you just do this every October then?
Yeah, it's just a seasonal thing. Occasionally we'll do a Valentine's Day show because it's kind of about love. So
right.
So that one kind of fits too. We've done that in the past. Hopefully we'll be able to do it again this spring. We had some scheduling issues last time around that kind of made it not happen. But yeah.
Word. Well, let's get into 9 and 10 since we're already almost at the top of the hour.
Talked too long.
Oh, it's all good. We can go past an hour. It's not like it's really limited anymore. We used to have to cut it off right at the hour.
Oh.
Because we were doing it like... I don't know why we had to do it, to be perfectly honest. Once we realized we didn't have to, we were just like, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
So here we are. This is tracks 9 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the names of these?
So let's see. Yes. So this should be our big love song. So we had All for Love, where Amy gets mad at Friedrich for finding a new girl, but then Friedrich and Constance have their big love song called How It Feels. And big ballad, it just goes nuts, and they fall in love. And then we get Old Bones Returning.
All right. This is Deep Love on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
I used to walk a crooked road. I didn't know where I was going. I used to follow gleaming gold. I put my trust in carnal notions. I feel the changes in the air, and I'm scared. Oh God, I've wasted my life doing wrong when I should have done right. And I'm sure if you gave me a sign, your hand and my heart would align. I looked for comfort in the skies and wondered why my heart was hollow. A million stars seduced my eyes. How could I know which one to follow? The fog is lifted from my eyes, and I see my love. I must follow your light by day and your shadow by night. And I know if you're true to your name, my soul would be surely reclaimed. If this is how it feels, then I never want to leave your side. Your hand fits perfectly in mine. Time will barely pass as I find your lips flush against mine, and I'm much more yours than mine. If this is how it feels to die, then I will love you all my life. Take the world and put it in my hand.
I'll be the sky, you'll be the sand.
We'll be forever. We'll be.
What love. Such fools.
Such deep love. Well, this is our last song we're going to be playing here in just a sec. But before we go, where can people find your music? And also, one more time for tickets and such.
Yes. So Deep Love, a ghostly rock opera, all the streaming services should be able to find it everywhere. If you want to come see us live later this month, it'll be October 20th and 21st here in Utah at the Mid-Valley Performing Arts Center in Taylorsville. And then following week up in Idaho at the Colonial Theater in Idaho Falls. You can get tickets at www.deeploveopera.com.
Nice.
Nailed it. First try.
Yep, we don't even have to redo it.
Hey.
So the last song here is...
This is Love's Bitter Reproach.
Love's Bitter Reproach.
Old Bones returns, and he is not a happy guy.
And then we go to an intermission.
Yep. So you can go take your pee break, get your popcorn, buy a T-shirt.
That's good because I got to pee right now. Good timing.
Excellent.
All right. Well, thank you all for being with us tonight here on KWJUDAS. Thank you also for being with us.
Thank you for having me. This has been fun.
Indeed. This is KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
How could you soon forget your promises?
spite of everything you've made.
My love for you was divine, and silent as the lips I keep mine. Broken minds, I reach for you, believing and unseen. Overcast light of daylight, I want the silent as the moonlight. scared for his life. I pray, be wise. And mine your lies. Mind your lies.
We'd like to thank you once again for joining us on another exclusive and exciting episode of KWJUDAS on GumptionCityTVRadio. We now turn you back to our regularly scheduled Gumption City programming.